Okay. Last class, I taught you about the method of charging a body. To have a body positively charged or negatively charged, we have two methods: conduction method and induction method. Conduction and induction. Conduction. Just learn what is conduction method. In conduction method, one charged body and one uncharged body are brought in contact with one another. Are brought in contact with one another. They will be touching each other. Then the charged body's charge will be transferred to the uncharged body. So I'll just show you by an example. Suppose you are having anything, this is uncharged. You can just understand uncharged. I want to make it positively charged by the way of conduction. So what I will do for that, I will take a glass rod. After rubbing with silk, this is glass rod. Glass rod is having positive charge here. Positive charge here. Like this. And this thing you have to bring in contact with this. With some insulating stand, some wooden stand like this. This is wooden stand. You can do like this, wooden stand. This also you can keep on the wooden stand. Here also, either you will be holding it with the rubber gloves or you will be keeping it on the wooden stand. So I'll show it like this. Just to look at it. So I'll bring this one. In contact like this. This is also wooden stand. This is uncharged. We are bringing in contact here. They are touching each other. So bring it, touch with one another like this. After some time, you will see that the charges of this will be transferred to this one. Charges will be transferred. Charges will be transferred to this one. Slowly, slowly. That means this will have positive charge. Like this. This will also get positively charged. When both of them are charged, what will they do? They will be repelling each other. They will repel each other. That is the indication that the process of charging is complete. Slowly, slowly the charges will get transferred. Once the charges transfer process is complete, that is both of them will have equal amount of charges and they will get separated by themselves. They will repel each other. And that is the indication that the body, uncharged body is charged. So in conduction, you will have same kind of charges only developed on the uncharged body. In conduction, same kind of charges are produced. And how do we know whether the charges, the charging process is complete or not? How do we know? We know by the way of repulsion between them. In the beginning, this did not have any charge, but now slowly, slowly charges are coming over here, coming over here. This will also get slowly positively charged. Once this gets positively charged like this, slowly, slowly, then what do we see between them? What will be happening between them? We will see that these two are repelling each other. And then just remove it, this uncharged body is charged. With what kind of charge? Positive charge. Okay. Why we need a wooden stand? If you don't use a wooden stand, or if you just hold with your hand directly, through your hand the charges will go to the earth. The charges cannot stay here. That's why we have to use an insulating stand, which will not allow the charges to flow and go to the earth. Human skin is a good conductor of electricity. The charges will flow through the human skin and will go to the earth. That's why we cannot hold directly with the hand directly like this. We cannot. So that's why wooden stand is used. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now suppose you have to make a body negatively charged. You have to get a body negatively charged, but by the method of conduction. How will you do it? Can you suggest me? How can you charge a body by way of conduction negatively? You have to make negative charge on the body. What should you do? Tell me. So you will take an uncharged body first, uncharged. This time you will take a negatively charged rod here, and the rod should not be glass rod, it should be an ebonite rod. After rubbing with fur, ebonite. Because ebonite rod only gets negatively charged. Ebonite rod, after rubbing several times with the wool or with fur, we are bringing in contact with uncharged body on wooden stands. What do we see? Same thing will happen. Slowly, these charges will be transferred to the uncharged. And when the process of transfer is complete, what we will see between them happening? Repulsion. They will get separated from each other. So that is the indication that the process of charging is complete. There is in the method of conduction a physical contact, or one body is brought in contact, or both the bodies touch each other. Both bodies means one charged body and one uncharged body touch each other. And then we have conduction taking place, and the same kind of charges are formed on the uncharged body. Same kind of charges. Negative will transfer negative charge, positive will transfer positive charge. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So,
Now, number
sir,
two,
if one
second one
positive,
is
one negative. Sir, one rod is positive, one rod is
you are
negative.
changing. Wait. This is the method of charging a body. That means the body was uncharged. When we are charging a body, that means the body is uncharged. That only we are charging. This is a method of charging, I'm saying. I'm not saying between two like charges repulsion takes place, between two unlike charges attraction takes place. It is a method of charging. Understood?
So,
Okay. Now the second method I'll do now. Second method is called induction. Induction method. Okay. In induction method, what happens? I'll show you. Induction method. Induction method involves steps. There will be different steps. So we are having a charged body here, an uncharged body. These two bodies will not be brought in contact. They will not be in contact, but they will be near each other. They will be near each other like this. They will be near each other. This is charged, this is uncharged. Uncharged body, and this is charged body. Suppose now we want to get this uncharged body positively charged. We want to make it positively charged. In this case, in case of induction, we are not bringing in contact, we are keeping a gap between them. For this, you have to bring a charge body which has opposite kind of charges, which you want to develop it over here. The charges must be opposite in nature to the charge you want to develop over here. So I will be having a negative charge body, negative charge, because I want to make this positively charged. Okay, now see the process. This may be ebonite rod, then that means this must be ebonite rod. Ebonite rod. Uncharged body will have same number of positive charge and same number of negative charge, so that they neutralize each other and the total charge becomes zero. In the beginning, when it is uncharged, I am having an uncharged body here. Uncharged body will have same amount of positive, same amount of negative charge like this. So they are cancelling each other and total charge becomes zero, and that is why we call the body uncharged. So in the beginning, this was the situation. Uncharged body was having a charge like this. When we bring close, not touching, close to one another, then we find negative will attract which kind of charges? Positive. All the positive will come here. All the positive will come here, and all the negatives will be going the other side. All the negatives of this one will go other side. First, this will happen. First, this happens. At first, this will happen. This is your step one. You can copy the diagram. Copy the diagram. Diagram itself is telling the entire process. Copy the diagram. Have you copied?
No, sir.
Copy, copy. Okay?
No, sir. Sir, done.
Okay? Done. Huh? Okay. Now, by chance, if you remove ebonite rod, what will happen? This will remain uncharged only. So this is not charged. This will remain uncharged only. So in uncharged body, there are two type of charges, positive and negative. Positive, opposite kind of charges is close to this. This is called bound charges, and this charge is called free charges. These charges are attracted by this one is pulling this on this side. So they cannot go to they are not free to move because they are all pulled by this negative. But this negative are called free charges. At the other end, we have to do the earthing. Earthing means we are sending the charges to the earth like this. This is called earthing like this. This is called earthing. Earthing or earthing. This is the second step I'm talking about. Second step. When you do the earthing, these charges will go to the earth. These charges will go to the earth. These charges will go to the earth. Draw the second diagram, number 2. You have to do the earthing. These charges will go to the earth. This is the second diagram. Draw. Draw this diagram.
Yes, sir.
If you have finished, then you let me know. Okay.
So finished.
Okay.
No, sir, not finished.
Now, huh? Okay, have you understood this step?
Not finished.
Not finished. Okay, then finish it. Why we need to take this step? Because we want to send the free charges to the earth. Free charges we are removing by earthing. Free charges, bond charges, which they cannot go to the earth. Why? Because they are pulled by this one. This negative is pulling them, so will not allow them to go to the earth. So this is the purpose of earthing.
Sir, finished.
Understood? Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Now just see this one, okay. Now we are earthing, and suppose we remove this one. We remove this one, then what will happen? When you remove this one, these charges will also go to the earth. Nothing will be left over here. Nothing will be left over there. So you should not remove this at that time. Once the charges, after some time of earthing, these charges has gone to the earth, then you stop earthing. Third diagram. This is third one, third step. Stop earthing without removing this one. Stop earthing. So this is the third diagram. Draw this. Third step. You are doing earthing for some time, and then you are removing the earthing part. But this is still there. This has not been removed. This is the step number 3. Do it. Draw the diagram for step 3. Done?
Yes, sir.
Have you all completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
No, sir.
what
No,
I
sir.
will do? No.
Done.
Now, what I will
Done.
do? What will you see? Okay. What will you see between them happening? This negative and positive, they will attract each other, isn't it? Then you are holding it, not allowing them to touch each other, to attract each other. Okay. Now you remove this one. This one is removed. This one is removed. Then positive repel, and they will get farther apart like this. This way they will get separated. This is step number 4. Step number 4. Copy. Now we are removing this. After removing the earthing. After removing the earthing. Okay? Copy.
So done.
So this body has become now charged, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Which kind of charges are there? Exactly opposite kind of charges. Positive was induced by which kind of charges? They are negative. I use negative charge body. Is it a negatively charged body? Then I am inducing or I am producing a positive charge. In conduction method, same kind of charges, but in the method of induction, opposite kind of charges are formed. Opposite kind of charges are formed. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
These are the steps of charging the body by the method of induction. In induction, what did you see? There was a gap between them. The two bodies were just near to one another. They were not in contact.
Yes, sir.
They were just brought near to each other. And what kind of charges are formed? Exactly opposite kind of charges are formed on the uncharged body. Do you understand? And
Yes, sir.
after earthing removed, if you don't remove that, this one, the charged body, what will happen between them? They will be attracting each other, isn't it? Because
Yes, sir.
opposite of kind of charges are there. And in conduction method, same kind of charges are formed. What will happen between them? They will repel. Once the process of charging is complete, they will repel. Do you understand what I say? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Voice? Okay. Then yesterday, last time one of you were asking me the question, when we rub comb on hair and bring it close to the piece of paper, Suppose you got paper piece here, this is the paper piece is here, and a comb is here. This is the comb. After rubbing with the hair, this piece of paper is uncharged because we are not rubbing it, we are rubbing the comb. This teeth is there, teeth. On rubbing several times, charges are formed here, and you are just bringing near it. And piece of paper is connected to the earth by any means, it is connected to the earth. What kind of charge? Suppose this comb is positively charged. What kind of charges will be? There's a gap between them. Okay, you're not touching. There is a gap. What kind of charges will be formed here? Induction will take place. So this one. What kind of charges will be formed here? What kind of charges? Negative. No?
Negative.
Negative. Then what will positive do to the negative? What will it do?
So it will attract.
Attract. And this is the reason why the piece of paper gets attracted towards the comb. Exactly this happens. Have you understood the mechanism?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Reason also you know that now. Why the piece of paper gets attracted towards the comb. Which method? By which method the piece of paper is getting charged? By which method? By the method of induction. Once the piece of paper is stuck to the comb, again they neutralize each other and both of them lose charge. Both of them become uncharged and again they get detached from one another. Have you understood?
Yes,
They will
sir.
be again separated from one another. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So there are two methods of charging the body: conduction method and induction method. You understood these two methods, isn't it? In conduction,
Yes, sir.
tell me one thing. In conduction, both the bodies are brought in contact or just near one another. Tell me. In conduction.
In contact.
Sir, in contact.
In contact. Very good. And in conduction, what kind of charges are formed? Same kind of charges or different type of charges are formed now? What type of charges are
Sir,
formed?
same.
Same. And in case of induction, what happens? Charged body is brought near the uncharged body. Near or in contact?
Yes,
In
sir.
induction method. Just near, isn't it? And what kind of charges
Yes,
are
sir.
formed? What kind of charges? Same kind of charges or opposite kind of charges? Tell me.
Just opposite.
Opposite. Conduction time, what happens? After the method of charging, will they attract or they repel? What happens?
Sir, rebel.
Repel. And in induction method, what happens? What do they do?
Attract.
They attract.
Attract. Very good. Good. You have understood it well.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Today we are doing this much. Next day I will teach you about the electroscope. Now only few things is left over. That I will teach, and then most probably by the next day you will complete the syllabus. Okay, your syllabus will be that much. But of course from the chapter 1 to this one, everything, the final term.
So all chapters will
Yes.
come.
Yes. All chapters I said.
Sir, 8
Final term all
chapters.
the chapters.
Sir, 8.
Huh?
8 chapters.
We are